Hello my friends and welcome to this guide and tutorial for hole number 4 in the Desert Open tournament. We're going to play from the front tee, which is Rookie Division in, again, the Desert Open tournament. The video is sponsored by Golf Clash and Playdemic, and let's go. We're going to play with the rock actually. That's not often that we do play with that one. Max topspin, max overpower to try to get over the rough. And in the end, like, if we can get over the rough with our shot, then we could definitely be able to reach for the green in 2. If not, then we're going to have a very, very tough time to reach for the green in 2. So, we get over there, we hit our shot perfect, and I would say the result became perfect as well. As you will be able to see here now, our opponent here, with the quarterback level 10, with just a basic ball, will not be able to reach over the rough. And therefore, I do suggest that you either go with an kind of an upgraded extra mile. I would say level 5, level 6 if you do have that. Otherwise, you need to use some kind of ball that gives you some distance, which could be a Titan, which could be a Kingmaker, doesn't really matter. But in the end, like, you need to have the distance for it. Otherwise, you will have to just try to get over, and then you can risk going into the bunker, or you can play it up short, which also not is the perfect way to play because it's going to be tough, especially with a basic ball. So we're going to have the Guardian here, and as we know that this shot is affected more by the wind due to a little bit of downhill combined with the water that is in play. So we're going to go with 2 bars of backspin, always 2 bars of backspin while going into the rough here. 5 miles per hour. And having the Guardian, 1 ring for the Guardian is 1.2, which means that we should be adjusting approximately 4 and a little bit more rings. But we adjust for 5, and the reason we do so is because that this ball is affected a little bit more by the wind due to the variables that I did mention just a little time ago. So we get it to green, make it bounce into the rough, but in the end I do suggest that you actually are using a ball with some distance to give you yourself the opportunity to reach for that rough bump without having to overpower your wood club or having to rely on having tailwind on your second shot. So, and this hole is definitely not it's not a fun hole, but it's definitely a hole where you can grab an extra shot if you do play your drive correct. Because the drive is the key. Rough bunker with the drive, you will not be able to reach for the green in 2. As you can see, our opponent here will not be able to reach for the green in 2, not even going to be close. And then you can risk going into the bunker again, and then you're going to be having a tough time in general to be able to make not the rough bump, but to be able to make for the green in 3 in a good way. So hit the perfect, make a birdie. I'm going to be happy with a birdie with this in the tournament. No matter which type of division I'm playing in, I'm going to be happy with a birdie. But definitely be smart while picking clubs and picking ball for this hole, because you can basically kill yourself and kill this hole, not kill yourself, but kill this hole by choosing the wrong clubs by playing it. Because if you're not picking distance and you're picking accuracy maybe instead, then it's going to be very, very tough. So our opponent here trying to go for the rough bump with the sandwich here. The sand laser needs to be overpowered a little bit, and again, have in mind the ball is affected a little bit more by the wind due to the water. So having to overpower, and then of course dropping it from this particular distance is going to be very, very tough. So you got to see here in this tutorial 2 different ways to play this hole basically, and the one way was when you actually made a drive that was good, and the other way, drive that was a little bit less good. So my friends, this was hole number 4 in the Desert Open tournament, played in the Rookie Division. The video is sponsored by Golf Clash and Playdemic, and if you do have any questions, please pick up in chat in the comment section. I'll be happy to help you out.